morning. I'm on my way to the meetings this morning here in Perth. It's going to be the first day of meetings. Last night was a great time. I was terribly jet lagged and it was a long day. As some of you know, I spent the entire March 3rd, my birthday, in the air. Took off from LA on the 2nd, the evening of the 2nd, arrived on the morning of the 4th in Sydney. And then we took another 5-hour flight from Sydney to Perth. We're on the western coast. It's a beautiful city, older city. I like the architecture. Take a look at this place. It's a lot like southern LA, Southern California. And beautiful. Temperature's good. It's going to be getting really hot, I understand. I'm staying in a place that's a Quaker meeting house. Terrific hospitality at a place where the religious tradition is pacifism and in a remarkable way, coming out of what's the Anabaptist tradition, which is pretty much remaining in the world but not of the world in so many ways. And it's a tradition that's had a re-emergence of late, and over the last dozen years or so. Some key names are John Howard Yoder of about, I think, 100 years ago, and now we've got Stanley Hauerwas and guys like Mike Bood and Scott McKnight, several others. This tradition of the neo-Anabaptist is gathering strength and pretty strong in our seminaries. I know from having studied at Fuller that a lot of the professors and those readings that I spent time with came from neo-Anabaptist. So it's a growing and strengthening movement. So it's fascinating to me that I'm, pardon me while I cross the street, it's fascinating to me that I'm staying in a place where that is the tradition. Last night's meeting was at Swan Lake. We met at the new YWAM base in Perth, and then from there went to Swan River, and had a barbecue and kind of hung out and fellowshipped with folks. I was real tired, as I say, but it's good to be here, and I'll be giving you reports from time to time as the days go on. There's a lot that we're going to be thinking about during these first several days. This is the think tank for the leadership of the University of the Nations, and then soon we'll get into other meetings. But I'll share with you a little bit day to day. Keep you posted. All right? Thanks. Bye.